What up, everybody? It's your man Keith Thurman here. You already know what the deal is. We all got the news. Very unfortunate to have to deal with this postponement. Personally, I've been here before. I know the undercard boys got to be hot with this whole card being eliminated. The fight fans, many people already booked their tickets, getting ready to come out, show that love, show the support. I just want to thank everybody who's been riding with me, rocking with me, and looking forward to this event. We're not sure when the kickoff date is going to be. They will be announcing it. Rumors are January, but we're going to have to stay tuned, people. Your man one time, still putting in the work. Got my drip in today, man. I'm still going to be grinding, moving, posting, and you already know what it is, man. Ain't nothing going to stop me from doing great things in this sport once again, man. So Fundora, recover, boy. Ice that hand. Go see the Asian man. Go see the medicine man. Do what you got to do, baby. Acupuncture. Fix them up. All right. Get that oil change. Fix them up. Show the docs if you got them, baby. People don't believe you, son. They don't believe you. They think you running. Okay, they think you doing funny stuff in the game. You wouldn't be the first nor the last, baby. You know, speedy recovery to you. Let's make history happen. Don't back out of a great fight, my man. You know, I had to ask K-Dot, how you feel about Sebastian? K-Dot, what you got to say? You got something to say, K-Dot?
I know how you work. I know just who you are.
Use a bitch. Come on. Inside your DNA. Yeah, you and your daddy a bitch. Believe that. Don't nobody believes that you want this smoke, baby. I've been him, been the fire, bringing the heat. Come on, man. Don't back out of this, baby. Fix up, heal up, and let's go to war.
What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Keith Thurman responding to what has been a terrible news, especially for Keith Thurman, with Sebastian Fundora pulling out during for a hand injury. Now I don't know why Keith Thurman called that man a B word, bro. Because I mean, if anything, Keith, if anybody, you should understand injuries happen in training camp. I mean, look at your career, bro. Like, dog, you've been fighting once a year. You know, this would have actually been the first time you fought twice in a year since what, 2019? And before 2019, it would have been what, since 2015? Like, so your career has been long off due to injuries and all this type of stuff. So that to me is just funny seeing that Keith Thurman like, dude, was just a corny. That was just a corny response, bro. Like, had his phone out just to play DNA by Kendrick Lamar. Like, that was just a corny response. But anyways, let me get into the article, and then I'll just drop my brief opinion on what's going on. Shout out to BoxingScene.com. It says, hand injury forces Sebastian Fundora out of fight against Keith Thurman. WBC 154-pound champion Sebastian Fundora has sustained a hand injury during training camp, forcing the postponement of his scheduled October 25th pay-per-view title defense against former unified welterweight champion Keith Thurman. Premier Boxing Champions intends to reschedule the bout ASAP. An official told Boxing Scene Friday. The Ring magazine first reported the postponement and Fundora's injury. PBC has also has a December 6th pay-per-view on Prime Video scheduled, pitting 140-pound WBC interim champion Isaac Cruz against super featherweight champion Lamont Rose Jr. Fundora, who has the record of 23-1 with 15 knockouts, was to make his third title defense after winning a belt in March 2024 after Thurman suffered an injury and withdrew from fighting then champion Tim Tszyu. Fundora stepped in and won a bloody majority decision over Tszyu. I keep saying Tszyu. I mean Tszyu. adding a stoppage victories this year over Cordell Booker and Tim Tszyu. You know, it's actually rumored. I don't know. Like I saw Cordell Booker's Instagram page where he was, I guess, saying that he's in talks with Adrian Broner, which is bizarre because Cordell Booker fights at 154. I would really hate to see AB try to fight at 154. I mean, anyways, that's just a sidebar. But anyways, the planned late October card at MGM Grand in Las Vegas was to include super featherweight title bout between champion O'Shaquie Foster and featherweight champion Stephen Fulton at 154 pounds bout and 154-pound bout between, damn, I forgot that was on there, Jesus Ramos and Shane Mosley. That will be rescheduled. Damn, I hate that, man. I was really looking forward to seeing Jesus get in there. I was actually really looking forward to seeing O'Shaquie and Stephen Fulton the most. Actually, that was like the most anticipated fight that I was looking forward to on the whole card. But it is what it is now.
Now, I think listen, I'm devastated. I actually had cleared my schedule for that weekend. I didn't have nothing planned. I gotta find something to do now. Probably go to some haunted houses or something like that. But this is unfortunate news, but it happens. It happens, and you kind of gotta, even though you gotta think with a rational mind. Like, I would much rather him. Would you rather him fight with a messed up hand and then, lose, and then if he comes and says, well, I had a messed up hand, we'll all be saying, oh, you're using an excuse? Or would you rather him be 100%, bro? I mean, it's one of those things that sucks, especially for people who like book their tickets to come out there and all this type of stuff. Like, it's just a part of the sport. It happens, bro. Boxing is a very, very wear and tear sport on the body. So, with that being said, it is what it is. It happens, bro. As far as Keith Thurman goes, I mean, that's got to be frustrating because your whole career you've been out due to inactivity and injury. So, I was looking forward to seeing how he was going to match up against Sebastian Fundora. Sebastian Fundora hasn't spoken on it yet. But, all you can do is just, heal up. If they put, they're not going to put it in December because they're still putting, which is bizarre that this is a pay-per-view fight. They're going to put Roach and Esau Cruz. That is the stupidest, but that is no way they can expect that to do numbers. But anyway, so it's not going to be in December. So more than likely it'll probably be like January or February around that time. And it is what it is, bro. It happens. It happens. Damn, and now I don't even know what big. I guess we're not gonna have another big fight until November 8th. That's actually my birthday. With Virgil Ortiz and Erickson Lubin. That sucks. Damn, man, so that, sucks, man. Boxing but we haven't had a lot of big fights this year, bro, and it's like mainly for me, that's one of the reasons why I don't like these super cards made by Turkey, because it's like, bro, y'all get all these main event fights on one card, and then it's like, then we got to go months without seeing boxing, bro, and I don't like that at all, bro. I'd rather have something to watch every weekend, but it is what it is, man. I don't know what hand is injured by Sebastian Fundora, but hopefully he heals up properly. I think it takes like 4 to 6 weeks for recovery, so then you got to pick back up with training camp. So I guess what's funny is you can tell Keith Thurman was working because you can look at his face and see he's been marked up, so he's been sparring. So I guess you gotta just. I don't know. I guess you can. You gotta relax. It wouldn't make sense for Keith Thurman to be in training camp mode while, they're postponing, because you don't want to overdo it and you don't want to burn it. I would still say stay in the gym. I probably would instead of training camp mode, I'd say for the next 4 to 6 weeks, bro, up until you pick training camp mode back up, I'd say stay in the gym for about I'd say 3 times a week, bro. About 3 to 4 times a week, because you don't want your weight to go all the way up, but at the same time, you don't want to be putting all that strenuous workout on your body or whatnot. So, it gives Keith room to eat and relax a little bit more before, going back into training camp, which probably will be mid to late November. and then they'll pick it back up. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Unfortunate news, but it happens in the sport of boxing. What can we do? Ain't nothing we can do about it, bro. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Were you looking to see this fight? Which fight were you even looking forward to see the most? Man, who are you picking to win this fight too? Because this is an interesting matchup. But anyways, what do I know?